Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Lavella, and we are continuing our adventure through the supermarket simulator. As you can see, we have a few more restockers, another cashier, another register in case I need to step in. I closed that with a sign. We have expanded the storage room. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to get another product license. We're going to skip the DLC and we're going to go with regular stuff. Orange juice, soda, apple juice, milk. Okay, let's do that. Okay, management, hiring. Let's turn everyone to not working. Not working, not working. Okay. And let's order what we need for the new stuff. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to take it to 15 on. No, we're going to take it to 10. Well, that's 30. 40. Okay. So that makes 50. Let's go ahead and do that. And. All right. Let's set. Um. No, that's fine. Okay. Set that there. And I'm not doing any kind of organizing right now. Later I will come in and, make it pretty. But right now I'm just trying to get stuff built up. Okay. Apple juice. Oh, I'm going to have to go around here so I can see the labels. Uh, we could put apple juice here and here. Oh, I should have made 2 of those. We'll get that. I can't remember how many. We'll go ahead and grab this other soda and put it on the shelf. I always like to have a minimum of 2, unless it's one of those things that are the little bitty boxes that stack 6 in a spot. Okay, apple juice. Okay. Zap. Okay. All right. Uh, oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay. We'll get this in here. The cola. And yes, I know I haven't changed the signs yet, the prices. Okay, orange juice. Almost went the wrong way. Orange juice. There's a spot. I used to try to organize the storage racks, but when they brought in the tablets for ordering, that was no longer an issue for me because I know how much I like to keep on the shelves. So, turbo, apple juice, turbo, zap. Okay, cola. Okay, did we get them all? One, two, three, four, five. We're missing a product because you get six at a time. So what am I missing? I did put this in here, right? Yes. We did apple. We did zap. Did orange. What am I missing? Apple, orange, and the three sodas. Okay. Ah, there it is. I need to go in here. Okay. And we'll do. Okay, that makes six. Now, I've already gone in and fixed the price changes for today, like for the regular stuff we already had. But we need to do the new stuff. 591, 647, 808, 665. There we go. 281, 258, 260, 281, 1125. Oh, the milk. Six pack. Yep. Okay, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that was it. Alright, we're going to double check. Yes. Alright. Now, let's order. Well, first of all, let me put them back to working. And let's give them a minute to get all this stuff put up. Well, we can start ordering. Get on cereal. We need 4. That's full. 1, 2, 3. One of those. One of those. One of those. Alright, let's go around here. We're good on bread. One of those. One of those. Let's go ahead and, well, yeah, they're putting that up. Alright, let's give them a minute to get this stuff put up before I order any new stuff. I want to make sure they have enough to fill the shelves and then see what we have left. Actually, we have, let's see if there's another product license. Is that what it is? Yeah, product license. That is just stuff for the shelves. Bleach, cleaner, dishwasher, hand soap. Yeah, let's do that. We have enough money. Let's do that. And market. Let's go to the bottom. All the new stuff. We'll do. We'll just do one of each on those for the moment. You guys about finished? Okay. Oh, where are you going with that? You don't have anywhere to put that. Oh, yeah, there was other stuff on there, too. I was like, have they lost their minds? Okay. Hand soap. Oh, we need to make a spot. Almost had a boo-boo. Okay. We'll put it down here. We're just doing 2 shelves. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Um, Toilet paper. Oop, need a spot. Um, we're actually gonna. These are so big. We're gonna do 4 on these. Probably gonna make even more later, but for now, we're just gonna do that because the product just takes up so much space. Okay, what is this? Bleach. Okay, we'll put that here. Shampoo. I'd rather have the shampoo by the hand soap. So, huh. Well, we can put it here. We're going to rearrange all of this later. When we start getting more stuff in and we start having multiple kinds of cereal and multiple kinds of milk and multiple kinds of, other stuff, this whole thing will have to be reworked. Dishwasher tablets. Is that all for the new stuff? No. Cleaner. See, there'll be different kinds of cleaners. Yeah, it'll all be a thing. We won't rearrange it in the storeroom, but we will in the store where we have, sections. Okay. We're going to go ahead and fix these right here because they're all right here together. I'm just going to do it here. 305. 2054. 473. 1541. 606. 210. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got it all. All right, so let's see. How much of that do I need to order? We'll do another little order real quick to make sure we have plenty of stock. Okay, that's all soda, and we have leftovers outside. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then let's do another 6. Um, Toilet paper. That's gonna sell fast, and they're big, so. Oh wait, we don't need all that. It's piled up outside. We'll leave that at 4. Do we not have extra soda outside? I thought we did. Okay. Okay, let's see how that goes. See how much they get put up and how much is left on the sidewalk. And now that we have more kinds of sodas, we can do more vending machines, but I'm not worried about that right this minute. And I usually go ahead and open the store while they're putting up stock. Because, like I said, it takes an hour for the store to actually be open. So, oh, excuse me. Let's check something real quick. Gameplay. Enable shoplifters. Okay, let's click that for now. Because we have that little mission objective thing. So we're going to do that real quick. Get that off there. Market tools. Bat. Okay. Hold tab to open the tool wheel and pick the baseball bat. Use the bat to hit the shoplifter. Force them to drop stolen items. To identify shoplifters, watch for customers displaying suspicious behavior. Well, we can't do that until we open the store. But if they're regular shoppers, they're going to have a shopping bag in their hand. If they don't have a shopping bag in their hand and they look like they're shopping, that's a shoplifter. And we are going to do this just for the objective, and then I'm going to turn it off again. I don't like it. We can hire security guards, and that's fine. And, I mean, the security guards are cool looking and stuff, but they just beat people up, and not a fan. I know it's a game. But just because you think somebody's a shoplifter doesn't give you the right to hit them with a baseball bat. Now, in this game, in this virtual world, they're right every single time. They're not going to accidentally beat up a regular shopper by accident, thinking they're a shoplifter. There's no mistakes in here. But I'm just not cool with the concept. I don't like it. Okay, they seem to. Okay, well, every time I think they're finished, somebody. Oh, we have a shoplifter. That's why. He's stealing stuff. So. Okay. Antennas trigger alarms if stolen items are taken out. Cameras detect thefts in their line of sight, adjustable by interaction. Guards chase shoplifters, recover stolen items, and restock shelves. Okay. So we will pick this stuff up that he was stealing. And we're going to go to settings, and we're going to turn that off again. Okay, that little objective has been completed. What are you holding? Dishwasher tablets. Dishwasher tablets. I'm usually pretty good at remembering where I put stuff, but this stuff's pretty new. Alright. I have to hit store level 50 in order to get another cashier and another restocker. But the thing is, my customer flow was increased drastically. They were buying this stuff. I mean, it took me this many restockers, and I was still running out of product on the shelf. I had the product in storage and on the sidewalk, but I couldn't keep it on the shelf fast enough, even with that many restockers, because they buy so much of one product because they don't have the variations, right? They don't have 20 different things to choose from, so they buy a ton of 3 different things, and it was just killing me. So I was like, we have got to get this done. But I have to wait for level 50 before I can expand the storage room again and get another restocker. At level 50, I can get another cashier and open up that register. I used to just run over here all the time. Shampoo, okay. And I'd grab a shampoo as soon as I find where I put it. Shampoo, and I'd put it over here, so then that person would have some place to put their box. But yeah, see, if I just give them a minute, they'll just have to go restock again anyway. So I was getting so aggravated. The other day I was playing and I saw this guy, and I was like, okay, what you got? And about the time I figured out what he had in his hands, he walked away to go put it up. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, then he came back. So I come up and I was like, okay. And then before I could get in the storage room, I was like, you know what, buddy? You can just hold it. I'm good. You can just hold it. Figure it out. Here they come. There you go. There you go. I'm really pleased with how much work they have put into this game. They have really done a good job. And that is one of the things that I have enjoyed from being here since beta, right? Before this game was ever actually released, when it was just released as beta. And so many changes. And it is so obvious how much work they put into it, because it just gets better and better and better all the time. And I don't even know what I was doing, just stumbling around in Steam. I have so many games in my Steam library. It's really not great. But it's one of those things where, you go and you open the refrigerator because you want something to eat, and nothing in there looks good. So you open the pantry, nothing looks good. Then you go back to the refrigerator, nothing looks good. You check the freezer, nothing looks good. And there's food in there because you just bought groceries. You just bought groceries. The freezer, the refrigerator, the pantry, all of it is full of food. All kinds of options. Nothing looks good. So what do? You go hit a drive-thru. It's not. You shouldn't do that. But yeah. But that's how I get with gaming sometimes. It's like I don't even know. I'll have to count again. I have so many games in my Steam. I know it's over 30. Let's just say it's over 30. That's a safe number. And that doesn't include the two actual zip up. And young people are not going to know what I'm talking about. Back in the old days, stuff actually was on CDs and DVDs. And I have two zip up case holders for the DVDs, CDs, full of games. I mean, like they're bulging. No, I have four actually. Well, three of them are bulging full. One of them is not completely full. Well, let's be honest. Then you have the online stuff through EA or um, I don't know, EA and somebody else. I can't remember who the other one is. So anyway, I have a lot of games at my disposal, and I love so many of them. There's a lot of I enjoy all of them. I like all of them. There are very few. Well, I shouldn't say all of them. There are some of them I got, and I was like, okay, it's not bad, but it's not one that I think about. You know, it's like, oh, I would really like to. Yeah, but I do have a lot of games that I really enjoy. But then there's just times when it's like, I'm not in the mood for that. I'm not in the mood for that. Okay, there's nobody in my line. We're going to close this register. I'm having to jump over it because I put it too far back, but I did that on purpose. Okay. 2 Turcos. 2 Colas. 2 Bleach. Oh. Oh, I didn't get enough colas. Sometimes the customers get in front of me and I lose my target. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Mason Rowley. Let's deliver that. But anyway, so yeah, I get in those moods and I start digging through Steam like, maybe they have something good for me to check out. And I just kind of rummage. And I enjoy that. And sometimes they have some demos, sometimes not always. Sometimes they have some demos that I have fun with. And I'm like, yeah, that looks like a cool game, but I don't know if I would play it for very long, you know. And not that most of the games on Steam are not that expensive, you know. But I don't want to pay $20 or more for a game that 15, 20 minutes I'm like, okay, that it's just been scratched, you know. So I have to kind of dig through. And I don't do the first person shooters, and I'm not a big in real life I support guns. I don't think you need a fully automatic weapon to go deer hunting. I think that's a bit ridiculous. But I am from Oklahoma. I am from the United States. I do believe that we have a right to bear arms. You know, I believe we have the right to carry a weapon to protect ourselves and that kind of thing. I don't think anybody needs a war gun, a military grade weapon to accomplish that as a civilian, in a civilian setting. But anyway, I'm not anti-gun. I just think, as in all things, there should be a balance. Anyway, Chase Bailey. Oh, good. He's all the way up there. Anyway, so I don't do games that have guns. Well, I say that Fallout has guns, and I do play that sometimes, and I really like it because of the survival aspect of it. Not a big fan of all the shooting you have to do and the going after the mobs and stuff. Even with it on easy setting, I'm like, I could do with less of this. But I like the game. I really like the game. Oh, there's my timer. But I'll go through and I get in the zone and I'll play Fallout for hours. and I'm having a ball. And in my mind, I intend to come back and play for more hours the next day. And, but by the time I wake up and get around and, do my thing, I'm just like, eh. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But there are some games that will always pull me. This game always pulls me. Minecraft always pulls me. Dinkum always pulls me. Um, I would say right now those are my top three. Stardew Valley um, is a favorite, but I'm waiting for the new updates. Uh, what's his name? Concerned Ape just did a video not too long ago and said he is working on an update. He wouldn't give a date, an expected release date. So when that comes out, I fully intend to do that. I love Stardew Valley. But even though those always pull me, it doesn't mean I'm always in the mood for them. It just means that there are certain games I'm always going to enjoy, even if they don't do any more updates. What do you have? Bleach. I am really struggling to see right now because not only is it dark in game, but the sun has just hit that certain spot where it is coming through the patio door into my eyeballs. Soap. Hand soap. And I basically have to crouch down and hide behind my monitor in order to somewhat be able to see. So I have a glare and then have the dark all at the same time. Okay, hang on. We don't have any more customers. Okay, well, let's fix one of the problems. Okay, and another thing, products not found. That has been popping up. I'm not sure, I would say I'm not sure what triggers it, which makes me sound stupid because it's products not found. But there are times when I know customers have been looking for something and I didn't have it on the shelf, and it didn't trigger in the stats at the end of the day. So sometimes it triggers, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what makes the difference. Products found expensive. I actually had that happen. It was a few days ago in game, and what had happened was there had been price changes, and I had forgot to check them. I have the day begin. I turn on the lights. I go straight to the computer. I do the price changes. I pay the bills, which I still haven't done any loans, so I don't have to worry about that. But I've been paying, the rent and utilities. And then I start ordering my stuff. Well, I got excited I had it on my mind that I needed to buy storage racks because I was trying to get a new stalker and la 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 la. And anyway, I guess I went a day or two without, and I was trying to do stuff in real life, like, oh, okay, I'm going to change laundry real quick, and I'm going to take out the trash, that kind of stuff. So it threw me off my game. So anyway, there were a few products that were found expensive. I don't think I've ever seen short change pop up because I don't think the game will let you. I did try it on the keypad, when they give you a debit card, and it won't let you. It won't. You could put in the wrong number, and it's like, waiting, still waiting. So anyway, I'm not going to go through all the other numbers. Okay, but we do have daylight now, so that's a good thing. All right, we're going to turn on the lights. We're going to check prices. I'm 49.5. Okay. Let's scroll that to the top so I make sure to get. Okay. And when you're doing this and you're doing the last change, click, 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 do it a couple of times because sometimes it'll only pull up one and then, then I got four. So there have been times I've missed things that way. Okay. I got that. Really tempted to get another product license, but I'd have to get some more stuff. I think I'm just going to use this and let it build up. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Yeah, we're just going to go with this, and I'm going to work it off camera and get some more cash built up. And then we will be back for another episode. He's holding cleaner. Cleaner, cleaner. And before I order, I usually come over here and I take this extra stuff and I work it back into the main stock. And then, that way I can tell how much I really need. What do you have? Is that apple? Yep, that's apple. Where's the apple juice? Apple juice, apple juice. There's some apple juice. Oh, good Lord. You have Zap. Is that Zap? That is Zap. Where's my Zap? There it is. It's going to take me a minute to figure out where I put everything. But we'll get there. Okay, well, that's enough of that. My timer went off a bit ago. Thank you so very much for taking the time to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. Your time is valuable, and the fact that you shared any of it with me is truly a gift, and I thank you for that. Thank you again, and we will see you later.